Hey guys, it's Matt with Meat Church and welcome back to my outdoor kitchen. Today, let's smoke a turkey breast with Texas sugar for Canadian Thanksgiving, eh? Hallelujah. Well, last year when we filmed so many turkey videos, we got a lot of comments from our Canadian customers not to forget about them. I'm a man of my word. It might be 97 degrees, but I'm dressing the part. Love Canadians. I worked for the Dallas Stars for 13 seasons. This is from my homie Joe Nieuwendyk. Way back in the day, little known fact, I actually broke in Newey's gloves that he skated with in the Olympics and won the gold medal in. So Newey, hope you're doing good. Let's just jump into this. So whether you are celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving or, American Thanksgiving down the road, this will definitely apply. We're going to use our brand new rub Texas sugar today, which is amazing on poultry. And we're going to do something very similar to what we did previously, but we're going to twist it up just a little bit. So if you guys follow me, you know that I love cooking a whole turkey breast. And here in Texas, it's a thing at barbecue joints to serve turkey. Really kind of became popular during COVID, a cheaper cut of meat that went a long way, and it's great. Huge favorite of mine and my family. My kids eat this, so if they eat it, it's a win. So what we have here, my grocery store, H-E-B, they sell all popular barbecue cuts, and this year they came out with this boneless skin-on turkey breast. It is 4.5 pounds, $5.49 a pound, so $25 total. So I can actually get these at my store. If you can't locate this, this lesson can work with like a bone-in breast. So this is obviously straight from the store, but we need to brine it. So through the magic of editing, we've got one that just came out of the brine. So I always use our bird bath brine on my Thanksgiving turkey. Think back to when grandmas made turkey in the oven and it was dry. Could have been because they didn't brine it, maybe they overcooked it, but we use an instant read thermometer and brine to nail the desired internal temperature to keep a juicy, juicy turkey. This was simple. I used the whole bag with half a gallon of water, and I dissolve it. I warm it up and dissolve it, cool it off completely, submerge the turkey in it. For a breast, I leave it in for 6 hours. When I'm doing whole turkeys at Thanksgiving, I'll just do overnight in a food-safe container. So let me put some gloves on. I love this, by the way. Honestly, this beats cooking a whole turkey at Thanksgiving. There's no bones in this. Super simple. Everyone loves it. Cut what you need, just like if it was a brisket. Great with leftovers. So this is my go-to come Thanksgiving. All right, here's where we're going. Texas sugar, our brand new sweet heat. Again, not all that sugary. Has a couple types of peppers in it. Has a little bit of cumin in it. The Texas sugar is just a name that I always wanted to use. Great on poultry. I'm going to start on the back side of this lobe. And, oh, I forgot one thing. I'm going to put a binder on here. I'm going to put duck fat. You don't have to do this. If you guys watched my video last year, you know that I bound it with mayonnaise, which I love, with Duke's mayonnaise. I thought I'd just go a little bit different this year. You don't even have to use a binder. That's up to you. The mayonnaise is kind of a moisture barrier. Some of you have an aversion to that, so I thought, let me show you another option. We just kind of pat it on, and we're going to flip it over. Do the top side. So let's just season this nice and liberally, and this smells awesome. This is great for the whole family. Even though it has some peppers in it, I don't consider it hot. It's a sweet heat. My kids absolutely love it. Other great options we have, honey hog, voodoo. You guys know we love those, the gospel, holy gospel, or just use whatever your favorite seasoning is. Let's talk about cooking. Very simple. Today we are running a Traeger Ironwood 885 at 275 degrees. But hang on before I get more comments about what I'm cooking it on. Recently we did ribs on this and I got all kinds of comments about where's your Traeger Timberline XL? All right, not flexing, but we've got like 30 smokers. So we've got offsets, we've got Kamado style grills, Weber, pit barrel. Cookers are just a nuance. You need to know your cooker and the nuances of that cooker or smoker. But I'm teaching you time and temperature, so you can replicate this on anything. You could even do this in your oven in the house if you don't have a smoker. But everything tastes better when it's cooked outside. So on the Ironwood 885, we're running Meat Church pellets, which is oak and hickory for turkey. If I didn't have my pellets, I love pecan. It's a little lighter smoke. You know, you could use a fruit wood depending, but this is gonna be a really easy cook. I'm gonna open it up and, you know, let this sit for 20, 30 minutes if you have the time, but if not, just go right in. There we go. This is gonna take no more than 2 hours. You can baste with butter if you want. You don't really have to do anything. I'll see y'all back here in a little while. Okay guys, well the turkey breast has been smoking for just over 2 hours. I've been temping it along the way. I did baste with butter a couple times. I just use, you know, just a good salted butter, salted, unsalted, pick your preference. And you know, it helps with the richness. It also helps with the color. With my instant read thermometer, I'm going here in the thickest part. I'm 161, so that's good. It looks really pretty. Obviously this was, you know, somewhat uneven, pretty thin over here, pretty thick here. So I'm cooking the thickest part to, I'm trying to go for like 160 or so. This is 161. Obviously the more thin stuff will be cooked more, but I'm not gonna cut it off and waste it. My kids will eat that, and then I will eat that. Also cooking, I cooked at 275, but you know, there's a lot of latitude in that. If you wanted more smoke, you could drop it down. If you wanna cook it quicker, you could certainly increase it, 300, 325, you know, whatever you wanna do. There's no magic to doing 275. That's just a good middle of the road temperature. So we're gonna let this cool off. I can't wait to slice and get into it, but I wanna burn myself, so let's let it cool. I'm gonna get something to drink, and I'll see y'all in, I don't know, 10 minutes. All right, we let it cool down just a little bit. You can see, obviously, super juicy. Brine doesn't hurt that at all, but let's go in here and get a slice just like right in the thickest part. Whew, man, that is, look at that river. I'm gonna cut a piece off. Still pretty warm. I'm not the most patient fella you guys have ever met. Man, and I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite things to eat. But how could we Canadian Thanksgiving this thing up more? For those of my friends north of the border, what about some Hawkins cheesies? I'm getting some respect over here now. My favorite, here Levi. My favorite, I don't know why they don't sell these in the US, ketchup chips. Any of you want to send me some ketchup chips? We'll be friends for life. Oh yeah. Okay, back to the turkey. It is extremely juicy. Crazy tender. Ooh. All right, I'm just gonna tell you, the seasoning's awesome on turkey. But I love the brine, just the way it just makes it so juicy. That's honestly subtle smoke flavor, nothing too crazy. I don't think you can cook turkey better than that. Like for me, I told you in the beginning, this was my favorite. No reason to cook a whole turkey unless you're trying to be like uber traditional. By the way, didn't mention you guys, I did remove the skin. The one in the package I showed you had skin on it. You can cook it with the skin on. And skin's great on things like fried chicken and whatnot, but I prefer to remove it so I can season directly on the meat. And this turned out great. So yes, this is for Canadian Thanksgiving, but this is the first of many turkey videos this year. Hit the playlist above. We have turkeys of all sorts: spatchcock, Alabama white sauce, traditional, fried, smoked fried, legs, breasts, like you name it. We've got it all. And we have a lot of holiday stuff coming after that, after Thanksgiving. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. See you guys next week.